Today's video is being sponsored by Infinity Kingdom. What's going on, Clash Bashers? Rocky here today, and today we're back with another Infinity Kingdom video talking about the Revival of Cities event. In this event, the goal is to capture and construct as many cities as possible. We'll talk a little bit more about the details of that here shortly. And of course, guys, if you want to play in the Revival of Cities event with me, download the game using the link down there in the description. And once you have it downloaded and you go to create a new character, select the server 136 Revival of Cities. That's the server we're playing in. And we got a lot of news since our last video. So as far as Alliance goes, we're actually merged into Infinity Warriors. We actually joined up with OmniArc and Wick Gaming here recently to play alongside them. And right now we are red or rustling, but we're actually getting ready to switch over to green. So when you make your account and you start playing the game, you're going to want to select Vitas because we're going to be switching over to green. So if you want to play with me, join Vitas. And then work on getting your castle upgraded, getting those immortals upgraded, and join Infinity Warriors to play alongside of us. So let's talk about the Revival of Cities event, guys. This event is going on right now, so we can actually take a look at the standings here. You see me right there in third place, and I should jump up here to second place. And the reason that this is important is because of the rewards. We'll talk about those here momentarily, but we've been going crazy just capturing cities. You can see lots of players in there, and you also get points for constructing cities, which we'll talk about. I'll show you guys once we show off this city siege that we did. And there's amazing prizes, guys. The raffle tickets are so valuable in this game. The raffle tickets are going to allow you to get very powerful immortals. Shadow immortals such as Bjorn, who is one of the strongest defense immortals in the game. You can only get him through those raffle tickets. So it's really important to do your best to place in these events. Aside from the epic immortals that you can get in there, you can also get some great elite immortals in there as well, such as Flavius. Not to mention you get tons of resources. You can also get crystals to upgrade your shadow and holy dragons as well. This is on my main account. The shadow and holy dragons are amazing, guys. And what's really cool is this event actually opened up Infinity Kingdom to Japan, so we see a lot of Japanese players active in the server. It's really fun to play alongside of them right now. To get the points for the event, it's pretty simple. As far as the construction points, once your alliance has captured a city, all you're going to want to do is construct and then throw one of your marches in there to construct. Now, as far as attacking, that's a little bit more difficult. Let's show off this raid we did a little bit earlier. So taking down a city happens in two parts. First of all, you want to get your team around the city. Second off, you got to attack the wall. The wall has a massive durability that you need to wear down. So the more players you have on, the better. And you don't even have to have like OP strong players on. You just want as many people hitting that wall as possible because you have 15 minutes to break through the wall and destroy the garrisons inside of the city. And you actually get points for damaging the wall while you're sieging on a city. So you see here, we got a few of our guys around here just working on this city. I'm sending all my marches. I want to get this bad boy down. I want to get as many points as possible. You guys saw me up there in the rankings, right? You saw me up there on the leaderboard. That's because I'm just going crazy trying to take down as many cities as possible. But we just get some of our guys on. We have someone watching our back because we didn't clear out this hive of ROK. We just went in there and went for the city. So you do want to have someone watching your back in case the hive wakes up. But you see here, we're just going to keep working on that wall. And it doesn't take too long if you have a good handful of people. You'll see throughout, like, there's like herds of people around some of these cities. We had a small group for this siege. It was kind of an unexpected siege because, you know, it's me. We're just going unexpected. We're just going right at it. But you see here, we're getting this down, no problem. We got 3-4 players, but we also got Wick coming in here and clearing out. You see what I mean there? He's got our back there, covering us and making sure their hive doesn't wake up and doesn't attack us while we're trying to take down this city. So once we get this wall down, we have to work on the garrisons. And when you get to the garrisons, I suggest letting the stronger players in your alliance attack the garrisons because A, you're gonna lose a lot of troops, and B, they're pretty strong, especially if the alliance that you are attacking has reinforced the garrisons. They can be pretty deadly as far as troop losses go. So like I said, I definitely suggest getting as many of your alliance mates with you to attack a city. city. That way you can get that wall down. I mean, we didn't really have any issues with time, but I was also using all 3 marches, which can be deadly. But once we finally break through the wall, you can see the garrisons in there. There's 4 garrisons, and if you have a city, an alliance that's giving you resistance, they can actually reinforce those garrisons. But look at that, heavy losses, guys. So don't waste like having your smaller players hit it. Try to have your stronger players hit it. You can see here I gotta heal a ton because of how strong those garrisons are, and they're gonna take a little bit, especially like on the higher level cities. This was a level 4 city, which is a higher level city right now that's opened up with the state of the game. Like that's just the way it is, guys. Like it's gonna be strong, so try to have your higher level players hitting those cities. Hopefully that makes sense, but you'll get points for damaging those cities. We'll talk about the points, we'll break down the points right after we finish this one off, because once you get this down, you can immediately start constructing as well. So you get points for sieging the city and taking it down, and then you can immediately get construction points as well. So after a little bit more healing, we get right back at it, and it takes a little time. Be patient. I suggest using your main march on this. You don't want to use like your weaker marches, because then you're just going to have hospitalized and dead troops. It's just not worth it. Be patient, let that main march, and that's why it's important to have as many players active as possible to take that wall down. That way you have plenty of time on the garrisons. You can see we got players coming in a little bit late because we jumped the gun here. We thought we were going to have a little bit of company, so we thought we were going to have some other alliances trying to take the city from us, but actually it worked out and we were fine here. So just one more garrison to work through, and this one went pretty smoothly. Like I said, we didn't really face any resistance. Wick came in and just cleared out all the people around us, but this is how you're going to get that mass of points, especially on that attack leaderboard. Taking down cities, doing as much damage as possible, especially to the wall. Like the wall has so much durability that you'll be able to get a lot of points just from attacking the wall. So that's definitely the way to go. You can see we start clearing out the hive of players around us as well, because, well, we don't want them lingering around our brand new city, guys. This is our city now. Get away. So our final attack here, we'll finish it off, and we will now capture Plutus, which will become one of our territories, and you'll get rewards from that for your alliance. But like I said, you'll get those city points for attacking. And let's talk about those points. Once you get in there, you can immediately construct. You can send one of your marches in there to construct and upgrade the city. But let's talk about and break down the points for this event. So once you occupy the city, you'll actually see a report that'll come in and tell you exactly how much damage you did. Damage to the walls, damage to the enemies, which is the garrisons. You see right here in total, we did about 40 million damage. And then if you go to the event tab here and you go down to the rules, it'll actually tell you how many points you can get. So for a level 4 to 5 city, which we attacked a level 4 city, you'll get a coefficient of 3. So that basically means that you're just going to multiply your points by 3. So we'll have 40 million times 3. So for that siege, I got 120 million points, and that's why we're sitting real nice and pretty on the leaderboard here, guys. And like I mentioned, I hit a city earlier, so we should jump up to 2nd place here. But this is what we're doing, man. We're getting ready. We're going to switch over to green, and we're just going to keep taking cities, keep working our way through here. We're actually in talks with Lord, so we'll have Lord, the #1 player, on our side. If you guys want to join us, link down there in the description, guys. It's a really fun event because you get rewarded for causing chaos. So we could definitely use your guys' help to take down more cities. And my advice for getting started inside of Infinity Kingdom is to upgrade your castle as fast as possible, and then work on your barracks as fast as possible. You want to get these barracks to 20 and then 30 as quickly as possible, so you get the upgraded troops. You can see here there's actually different tiers of troops. Every 10 building levels unlocks a new tier for that troop. That's why it's important to upgrade your castle and upgrade those barracks as quickly as possible. And this will give you an idea of the buildings that you need to upgrade to the next castle level, so you can kind of work on them as you're going. For instance, when I was working up to level 30, like I would work on my academy and the cavalry barracks and the spearman barracks all at the same time, so you can work on multiple buildings while you're working up your castle level, if that makes sense to you guys. So download Infinity Kingdom with that link down there in the description. Look for server 136 and join me and play in the Revival of Cities event. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, a huge thank you to Infinity Kingdom for sponsoring today's video. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing.